You would have agreed to it if it would work?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Haavia, being Haavia, is like, yeah, I can pull that off. Mist forms up the tunnel.
It doesn't really do us any good if it's like 30 seconds, though. So I was like, how long does it last? Like,
Can I just hold out the orb for everybody?
all right.
Idea. Dermot holds out the orb and it's like,
Dermot whips out his
amateurs.
orbs.
I'm
Okay.
surrounded by amateurs.
Oh, I'm not participating in this.
No?
I'm just sitting here watching everyone talk.
Okay.
Oh, right. The orb. That interesting orb.
What do? You want to have a peek or?
Well, who was talking about
Who, me?
wanting to go see
Yeah.
what's out there?
I'll go.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to do it right now, but
It's not like you can be seen in it. I'll do the peek-see if need be.
Okay. So you give Haavia the orb?
Avia's like, ooh, what's this thing?
No, I am not dropping it.
I never said you were going to drop it. Have you used the orb before?
Mm-mm.
It'll be great fun.
Mhm.
I could do that. I mean, it's kind of my specialty.
Okay. So, Dermot, who do you hand the orb to? You just
No.
gotta like catch,
Not Haavia.
not Haavia. Okay.
Okay.
Just hold on. Stand beside me, Haavia.
Okay. I'll stand beside him.
All right. What do you do, Cal?
Can I control it and show her?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do that.
So he's pulling you in to look at the orb, and he's like controlling it. You see your sight in the orb. It floats up the tunnel. It's been about 30 minutes since the explosion was heard, so you don't know what's going on up there. You float out through the stone door. The place is still abandoned. You see that the beds have all been torn apart, overturned. The desk has been thrown over. The place was searched. While the cupboard has been knocked over and broken, it doesn't seem that they found the door. Okay?
How many bodies do I notice that's there on the stairs? I'm just curious.
Gross.
You do not see bodies on the stairs. You see a lot of blood and melted bits. There are no bodies on the stairs.
No soul marks? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Look at all that delicious blood.
Gross.
Haavia just laughs to herself. Mmm.
You float out up the stairwell.
Yep.
You get up into what was the library. And to your surprise, has not been touched.
Apparently they didn't know what to do with them.
The bookshelves are still standing. You get up to the altar, you notice that the holy symbols are gone. The gold is taken. And you float out through the main door.
Okay.
Your vision follows out there. You see rows of cloth-covered corpses. You're going to see about 50.
Yes.
50 rows?
50 bodies, 50 cloth-covered corpses.
Okay. I was like 50 rows of cloth-covered corpses?
No.
Holy shit. Okay.
On the other side, you'll see piles of dead humans, elves mixed in, just piled up.
Okay.
You see, sitting on a very large throne, an orc in black plate mail petting a hyena
Okay.
as his troops are lined up, and the ogres are bringing people before him that look they're dressed in robes and seem like kind of like they're officials of some sort, and they're bringing him up to a stone platform that has been placed that is completely covered in gore.
Your
Sitting next
sacrifices.
to the stone platform is the huge hammer arm.
Okay.
You can't hear anything, but you see some type of conversation taking place. You see the orc just thumbs down, and the hammer smashes that one and pulls back up, leaving gore. He waves for another one to come in, and they lead another person that seems important up to the platform. Do you continue watching this, or do you want to continue looking around?
Let's keep looking.
Okay.
Get
Going
a larger bird's eye view.
You back up out further, you'll see orcs going through, checking buildings, some coming out with arms full of valuables. And you will see people and elves walking free amongst them, heads down, looking rather panicked, but not being messed with currently. There are no soldiers left that you see anywhere nearby, but there is some armor set aside. Looking about, the damage to the town was kept minimal.
Outside of the one side of the building that you see.
Yeah. The worst damage seems to have been taking place at the south gate and the first two-story house near the south gate, where the wall has been blown completely out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, that was not a good day. Check for
You'll
screen.
see ogres and orcs going down into the center building that you saw originally, and coming out with people and bringing them to the line before the giant hammer. It seems everyone's being questioned, or yeah.
I see.
You see the next one that's brought up to it drop to his knees and plead. And the orc waves, and he's escorted off of the platform and goes out amongst the town. His jewelry and valuables are taken, and he's let go. And those are thrown in a pile beside the chair.
Okay.
Do they look magical?
What?
The items?
Does any
You're
item-
not sure. You can't tell through here.
You should see if any of the items are magical.
You can't tell.
I can't. That spells don't work like that.
And that's
Why are we
basically
whispering?
the scene that you have unfolding before you. Is there anything particular that you're
I'm
looking
not. I'm not
How
whispering.
far is he from the temple?
He seems to be set up right outside of the largest of the three temples.
How far from our temple?
That's a good 150 foot from the stairs. From
The bottom or the top of the stairs?
From the door, yeah, where you were at originally.
I think we could stay in for a little while. It looks like it's going to take a while. But they're keeping some of the populace alive and not disturbing them. They are unfortunately looting everything. But it's hard to say. I think the orc and plate mail.
He's the one that was barking the orders at him when they came through the
He's
gate.
keeping all the orcs in line.
That's because he's the leader.
You don't have to whisper. If we took care of him, there would be mass chaos.
But you would take out the leader.
But then there would be orcs running everywhere,
Exactly. They would be fighting with each other to take over the horde.
murdering everybody.
But the problem would solve itself for the army.
Not necessarily. The problem would only get greater because this amount of orcs in one place. Do you understand the chaos that would happen?
I understand the chaos that would happen, but think of the greater good that you would do by killing that one warlord.
I don't think you understand. I think he's keeping some of the humans and the elves alive. If we kill him, all the elves and humans are dead.
What's your alignment? Okay.
Andara, have anything to chime in on that? Vengeance! Vengeance! You're muted.
If we're gonna be,
Totally muted.
I didn't see what they saw. What did they narrate? What they saw?
Yeah, they're talking about it. I don't know if
So-
they narrated it straight out, but they're talking about whether or not to attack.
Haavia's gonna pull away from the orb. Looks at her purse. How much more gold do I have? Can I afford to buy more explosive arrows?
Or just raises an eyebrow?
Did you just say that?
Yes, I did.
Not everything's solved with explosives.
But just to think, all that jewelry there, something has to be magical. And if it's something like a firebolt or something, when it explodes, it's going to maim everything there.
I don't think those
Damn.
innocent lives are worth
Hey.
sacrificing.
Well, I'm
Including
not
the innocent.
insinuating the innocent. I'm just,
The elves, the humans.
you know how I feel about the elves.
I know,
No.
but these are innocent people.
I was innocent, and I was still thrown to the wolves.
So why would you want to do that to these people?
Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Attack!
The best way to help these people is to wait. And then after this army leaves or disperses somewhat, then we can help them.
But what if they don't leave? You saw it themselves. Normally something with ransacking, they would at least have some sort of damage
They
being.
can't support this size of army in this town alone. There's not enough food. I
What
didn't
if
see
there's-
them carry too much food with them.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see the army coming in. I just saw them coming through the gates. But again, what if they don't leave and they?
Then we have to leave. We'd have to find help elsewhere. It's not going to be here. If we go back through the portal, we are back home. We are not
Mhm.
here. We can't help them that way.
Well, we're not helping by sitting here. I mean, I understand if we can sue chaos, then they're going to kill everyone. I understand
You're
that.
saying go attack him while he's at full force with his full army there.
He's relaxed right now. He thinks that he has victory.
Did you see the forces? I just showed you.
I saw the forces.
Sragg, how
Did you-
many people were?
Lined up, you saw you were
No,
gonna
orcs.
guess orcs. You're going to guess roughly a group of 500 filed up.
So
like-
there's even more orcs now than before.
And we
Yeah.
panned out.
you
Did
panned
we
out.
see any more of anything else on the outside of town or
On
inside
the
of town?
outside of town, outside of town, there was a camp being set up where you did see another mass of orcs, which you're not sure how many exactly.
A large number.
More than what was in town.
Okay.
Where would we find any forces that would be able to assist us with it?
Well, not here.
Where?
I don't know. I haven't been to this island. It's the first time I've been here.
No, I'm just saying. Where would we find anywhere that has that big of a standing army that is going to come over here and deal with someone else's problems?
Not alone, and not just by asking them. We know nothing about this continent. We barely even
So
know.
you're. Go ahead.
I'm not saying to abandon them, but I just don't like things being left unfinished.
I'm saying there's no difference between what was the point of going down here if we were just going to attack again?
So that we weren't immediately killed?
Then we will be immediately killed. You bought me 5 more minutes, an hour, maybe more.
We might be able to get him with the same trick again. Turn around and catch more on the meat grinder.
Did you see? There were so many orcs. There was like thousands.
Yes, but how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You don't take out the whole army at once. You whittle it down.
So you're suggesting we go out, we do that same trick, even though they were intelligent and he's keeping them in line. And we're going to get lucky again and kill some more and keep doing that for days? Until we ourselves save this town? What happens if there's a point when he retaliates and hurts the innocent humans and elves running around? Forces us to come out.
He might do that anyway.
So we have to.
He doesn't know we're here.
Well, they didn't find us. Well, that means we have to be somewhere.
We have the element of surprise right now. If we do
Agreed.
that or start doing that, then we've committed to that.
But that still doesn't explain how we're going to get out of here unless
We can leave.
I have an idea.
There's the question of how are we going to get out of here is not a problem. We can get out of here. I'm saying we should wait to see what they do.
We've seen when we're going through the orb, we saw them that they were systematically ransacking the city, right? Were they going back to any of the houses that they've been at previously?
Not that you saw. It seems that after they've had a search through it, they were pretty much done with that house.
So, before I go into this any further, Sragg, what did you officially determine? 2 minutes per level?
Oh, I couldn't find it. I don't know where your half vampire is. When we went the other direction, I stopped looking.
Okay.
Where's your template at?
I didn't find it either.
Okay.
I have to look for it.
Until we know for sure, 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah, until we know for sure. Because I have no idea. And I don't want to.
We could wait for dark, and I could head out. And out of character, if need be, I always have the cloak that I can always just fly around with anyways.
Yeah.
We can wait to dark, and I could at least get us in a different position in the city if need be. And have a different element of surprise versus them expecting us coming from the same area.
I just don't see what the plan is here.
Well, as Dermot always says, don't get murdered.
We don't have a problem getting out of the city.
But she kind of looks towards Andara. Help? Don't we have to save them? There is still people down there. And yes, I know I was saying it beforehand that it was okay, but we still have something.
I don't disagree with you, Haavia.
I just think we're not prepared for this.
Well, I know I am definitely out of arrows.
Like when we came here, we had days to plan to try and find the rubbings and figure out where we're going. And even with all that, we still managed to go by the seat of our pants. We're talking about something that is like a force of nature.
That's
a lot of soldiers. a lot of angry soldiers. We can pick them off, then they'll start looking for us. And then we won't be able to escape.
Since I didn't per se see it, but I heard you guys talking about it, when the meat grinder appeared, could you actually see it, or was it just people just randomly being
see
cut
it.
up?
You could see force blades appear.
Yeah, it's visible. It's not
Okay.
invisible. That'd be awesome if it was invisible.
Mm,
But I mean,
yeah.
as soon as he killed something, you'd see red things spinning around
Yeah.
anyway.
I need to look up this. I was not prepared for this one.
I mean, they would probably just lay siege to us from afar if that was the case. Strong
Who's to
blade
say
trap.
that who's to say that they still don't turn around and decide that they want to come in and start tearing down the pyramids? Those specifically the one that we're in.
Hasn't
They don't
happened
know
yet.
we're in here.
Well, where else
If it
will
does
we?
boil down to that, we can leave.
Portals. We could have teleported away. They saw us. They didn't see what all of us did. They're orcs. They're not going to know what we do.
Oh, Sragg, I was using portal magic or detect portal a while ago in the room. Did I figure anything out with that, or?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a freaking like myriad of portal tinglies going
Magic.
on around that staff.
Okay.
So I
And
And
take
he's
it.
holding the staff.
Yeah,
Kind of in
he's
his
holding
throne right
the
now?
staff. Yeah.
So I'm assuming then that I'm going absolutely crazy with all this sixth sense of stuff going on.
What?
Since elves naturally have a sixth sense to detect portal magic.
No, not crazy.
Okay.
She's
Getting
portal
portal
specialized. The staff is keyed to portal magic.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, I have an analyzed portal ability. Find nearby portal and discover its properties.
Uh-huh.
It's in my portal domain. That's what I was telling Scott.
So you you would almost think that that gem is itself some kind of portal. But when it comes to properties, you would kind of get that this thing could go anywhere. It's not really limited.
Interesting.
Normally you would find a portal and say, oh, this is tuned to the elemental plane of whatever,
Right.
You sense them all. Even planes we're unfamiliar with.
That is. I'm
Uh-huh.
detecting this, you said?
Yeah.
That is a very powerful staff.
That's
Girl
what she
will say.
said.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
That's what she said.
Mug him.
Poke him?
Mug him. You can take it.
Okay, turn undead. Just kidding.
You turn undead.
All right,
I
we're
know,
on to you
I'm
now.
undead.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to roll perfect on your next 100 turn undead checks to even
Wouldn't that
register.
be epic though?
him.
If it worked,
Yeah.
perfect rolls. 20.
It's like when you roll a crit and it doesn't do anything to the boss. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
You
yeah,
missed.
exactly.
What?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do something silly like that.
Let's just pull off his arms and legs.
Kill says.
I didn't say that. Just, I didn't say
Yeah.
So
Pull off his arms and legs.
that. Yeah.
the party came to a consensus and decided to attack.
No.
Where's Felix's golem army with when I need it?
On the dark side.
Sentinel golems show up, save the day.
Well, Felix should cause enough damage by himself if he were here.
Yeah, especially with that fucking
Goo
slime
gun.
ball goo gun. Yeah.
silly question.
Good.
Do we have any of his goo lying around?
No.
You do not, sadly. But that would be awesome. He comes up there with two tanks strapped to his
Did-
back. Prepare
you
to
check-
be gularized.
Did you check his lab?
Yeah, we did. Remember, the parrot went in there and goes,
Well, I
It
know, but
exploded.
did you look for any more things in the lab?
I don't think we went back in the lab after it exploded.
Don't you still have the lab?
It's on the ship, I think.
There we go. Oh, that's not good.
Meanwhile, somewhere down below on the ship, you see a pirate. Well, that's a cool rag. He
I
starts
think it's on the ship.
floor with it.
Oh,
I can't remember if it's on the ship or if
You
it's
had it.
at-
I think you took it.
Maybe it's still
You were-
back at the manor.
You were contemplating throwing it overboard. Wasn't it at the manor? Yeah, it would have been at the manor.
Yeah,
Yeah, you took it on the ship with you.
I don't think I'd put it on the ship with me. I don't remember.
I thought it was thrown over.
No, I debated and then rolled for drunkenness. And sadly, I wasn't that drunk.
I mean, there are all the notes on the floor in the lab. You could try and rummage through those if you want to try and reconstruct
No.
it yourself.
Oh, wait.
Not Cal, because he's an alchemist.
Yeah.
Close. Maybe. Given the amount of time I have,
Yeah. Well, we're waiting for the army to react anyway, right?
time to make
Is
my
that-
new lab.
Is that what we're doing? I kind of need. I kind of do need the party's consensus. What do you do?
No.
As I'm so
Haavia
used to saying.
is going back to Waterdeep to restock.
Okay. Haavia open up the bottle and leave. Says, I'm gonna go
I'm
get some more.
going. Yeah, I'm going for arrows
Okay.
in
Good
case
luck.
we decide on something.
So Haavia vanishes. You'll be gone for about an hour again.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give her any money.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I said I'd look at what I have left and figure out. It was never determined. So
Good luck.
So, the three of y'all, what do you discuss? What are you planning? I can get there. I just need to know what you're doing.
Should I stay or should I go?
I heard this one story, Kobayashi Maru. I heard about it one time.
Okay.
Sounds similar to this one.
Well, I agree that we need more help. I didn't realize when I went out that the battle was already over. I was hoping there was a little more of a stand happening.
Maybe if they'd had more time to prepare.
yeah,
Shooing away the thing on my shoulder.
I don't know.
Get out of here.
The angel on your shoulder is like, yeah, if they had more time to prepare. The devil's like, yep, that was your side.
Well, if we're not helping these people, I should probably find my way to the next temple at the very least.
Where's that?
It's right over here.
Helmsport, I mean Jagarsdale.
Yeah, what I just said.
Garlsdale.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go back there?
We blew up the dock when we came in. Just saying.
On the
Going
plus
on.
side, isn't that where this army came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least we know the army's not there.
It's true. Plus, we gotta collect their ship.
Our ship? Oh, right, your ship.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
Well, I certainly hope your crew is loyal.
Well, if they're not, we lost a ship.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to get. I'm sure we can get another one, no problem.
You notice he says get another one, not buy another one.
Right.
You're literally
Yeah.
like
no.
sitting on mountains of gold in the manor, like, let's steal something else.
You don't get rich by spending it.
We'll get a ship and we'll make them pay for it.
Yeah.
Make the crew pay for it.
So, time will pass. Haavia will be back inside of the hour.